1, go.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Haptic Intel's coverage of the PlayStation State of Play. My name is Brett Roberts, and I'm joined by my good friend and co-founder, Josh Tull.
Co-founder?
Yeah.
Wow. It feels very official.
I figured I would add it in there just for shits and giggles. So we have 4 concurrent viewers, or 2 viewers right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're really excited to see what PlayStation has in store, get an update on some of the titles that we know are coming, and maybe see some titles that we haven't seen before. I know Josh and I are very excited for God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And Elden Ring.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if either of those games, to me, I think the more likely one of those two, right, is probably God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Just because that game's been in development for a while, and it was also partially being developed while they were developing the last game and stuff like that. And it is in part was actively being developed when they were doing the last one. Elden Ring, I mean, we've been waiting for years for stuff. Would this be the show that we see stuff about Elden Ring? That would be fucking slick, and my cock would explode. But
the thing with Elden Ring is it was, I think, last shown at an Xbox showcase. So they might have some marketing exclusivity, which might make it so you don't see it today. However, Josh, we might see some Bloodborne stuff.
Ooh.
Maybe we'll get a Bloodborne remastered announcement. This week, Josh, we did just get word that Sony's going to be porting way more games to PC. Days Gone is the newest one. Are we going to get the fabled Bloodborne PC port and remaster for the PlayStation 5?
That's possible. I could definitely see the PC port happening. I hope there's the remaster because that game is in desperate need of it. Going back now and playing it would make it almost unplayable.
For the frame rate, yeah.
For the frame rate specifically, yes.
Yeah.
Because playing those games at 30 FPS and really under in a lot of spots in that game is not ideal. So,
yeah, 100%. Also, yesterday we were supposed to get the PlayStation Plus game announcement for March, and it never came. So you can bet your butt we're probably going to see the latest PlayStation Plus games. We're going to get 1 PS5 game, and we're going to get 2 PS4 games. That's how it usually is.
Yeah.
So
it makes sense to wait until today to announce it. But that also makes me think, just speculating a little bit, that, okay, if they're waiting till today to announce it, then maybe there's something bigger within there that we're going to find out. And listen, it's no secret that you and I favor PlayStation, right? I wouldn't necessarily call us fanboys, but I mean, come on. I got the shirt to prove it. All right.
That's right.
So needless to say, we're very excited. I'm just trying to keep my excitement in check, given the way that the Nintendo Direct went. Not that there was anything wrong with the Direct. It just, was not great. So,
yeah, we got to keep our expectations low. We might not see anything big today. We might not get any big announcements, but it's fun to speculate, and it's fun to, hope to see the titles that you want to see. Specifically, right. God of War Ragnarok. That's what
yeah, specifically. And Brett, yesterday I actually went back into God of War just to, I want to go back and platinum it, right? I genuinely really do. And I went back in and I was like, this is not the way to do this. Like, going back in, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I forget how to control everything. I think I'm just going to start brand new. So if Ragnarok especially is coming soon, now would be a slick time for that for me, because then I could just hop right back in. I'll replay God of War 2018, through on a new game plus, and then hop right into Ragnarok, hopefully, because I still think that game's coming this year.
We'll find out today, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, we got 2 minutes left, 1 minute left until the show starts.
Yeah.
Listen, there's so many games that could be shown off. There's so many franchises that have been, put to the wayside by Sony and PlayStation. Resistance, Killzone,
yeah,
Jack and Daxter. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
We might get a big game.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we do. So yeah, we're about 60 seconds away from starting here. As you can see, the stream is in those monitors behind us here inside of HQ. We'll switch over once PlayStation goes live. And anybody that's watching too, along with Brett, if you guys can just tell us once it starts and people start talking, we see trailers, how the sound is. For our Nintendo stream, it didn't go necessarily the way we wanted it to, but we're still working kinks out. So any help that you guys can provide us would be fantastic. So any last minute thoughts before we get started, Brett, as we're a little over 30 seconds away here?
I think we're going to see Ratchet & Clank for sure. I think we might get an update on Resident Evil Village, maybe a VR announcement. They did just say VR 2 is coming next year. So I know it's, a year away, a year after Resident Evil Village, but there might be some kind of support announced there. Yeah, I definitely think we're going to see Ragnarok, maybe some Horizon Forbidden West announcements. So yeah, I'm excited.
All right, folks. Well, here we are, just a few seconds away. So let's switch over to watch it.
I'm going to turn up my volume.
Yeah. And here we go. They are beginning.
All right. Here's that PS5.
There's some very
Yes, sir.
unexpected developments in your future. Shocking events that will change the course.
So this
of your
is
life.
Crash, obviously.
Crash 4.
That last part might have been a hair dramatic.
Doing an audio
but
test,
there's
Josh.
Lots of awesome updates and additions coming to the Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time experience on PlayStation 5. Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, creative producer at Toys for Bob. I'm here to give you the feature rundown on Crash Bandicoot
All right, we're good,
4
Josh.
on PS5.
All right.
That includes 4K at 60 frames per second.
I mean, if anyone thinks otherwise, please let me know what you guys think.
Let's make this fun.
Sound is good. All right.
Picking up where
Good
Crash
shit.
Bandicoot Warp left off. In
Thanks,
Crash
Dan.
Bandicoot 4, it's
Welcome
about
to
time.
the
We
stream.
find the evil masterminds Neocortex and Dr.
Always tuning
Entropy
in. We appreciate it.
escaping a once
That's right.
thought inescapable interdimensional prison, leaving giant holes in the universe.
I've heard this game was actually
What follows
really
is a
good.
mind-bending adventure for
I
Crash
believe it.
and his marsupial pals. We designed Crash Bandicoot 4 to leap off your screen, brimming with bold, vibrant environments and characters.
Graphics are so nice.
Crash
Yeah.
Bandicoot has always looked pretty suave. But wait until you see him spinning heads in native 4K at 60 frames.
Oh, that's gonna look so nice.
It is.
With the weight of the universe on your shoulders, and probably some errands to run, there's little time to wait on loading screens. The DualSense wireless
DualSense
controllers bring
slick
adaptive
controllers.
triggers to your
Okay.
fingertips. So you can feel
Oh,
the
I want to
blast
feel
of
fucking
Neocortex's
Cortex's blast for
denatured
sure.
ray gun.
Yeah, right.
Or feel the grip when you grapple a Tana's hookshot. Hold on tight when you feel the boost of Crash's jetboard. And
We
really
feel the suck.
when you
We're gonna
back him
feel
into
the
the
suck.
Looking to get fully immersed in the Crash Bandicoot universe? Crank it up to 11 and take your audio into an all-new
Okay.
dimension.
So this is like the
with
ultimate
3D
PS5
audio.
game right now.
Yeah.
3D audio, adaptive control
Achieving
triggers on the
game's
controller.
160
60 FPS.
completion is the sign of a true Bandicoot master. But should our genetically mutated marsupial lose his way? Leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards.
These are a
to
great
track your
feature on the
progress
PlayStation
and
5.
hit your goals
They are a
for
slick
things
feature.
like time
indeed.
trials,
Christian says in the chat, "Where's
flashback
Knack
levels,
4, baby?"
and boss
Ooh,
fights.
you see that?
I
Old
bet
school
Entropy
Crash.
wishes he had that.
Listen, Knack
You
is
can bring
whack,
your
baby. That's what we
incomplete
say.
save over from the PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards to get to 100.
That's cool.
Oh, and one more thing. If you own the PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option
Okay.
is
How much?
available. Check out the PlayStation blog for full
Yeah,
details.
free upgrade
Whether
option
it's
or
your
what?
first playthrough or your
Tony
100th,
Hawk just
there's
announced
no
their
better time
version
to
of the
experience
PS5
Crash
version,
Bandicoot 4
and you have to
about
pay for it
time
unless you
on
had the digital
PlayStation
deluxe.
5.
Bullshit. Dave says in the chat, "I got to get me a PS5 for that suck immersion." You do indeed need
Welcome
PS5
back,
for
Crash.
suck
The
immersion.
gang's all here on today's
That's
new
right.
edition of State of Play. We've got some great updates lined up for you.
Miss you, Dave.
First, let's check out the latest
Here we go.
and eagerly
Housemarque.
anticipated game coming to the
Housemarque.
PS5
Housemarque only
console
makes
this
good
spring
games.
from PlayStation Studios.
See how it looks.
Hey everyone, we at Housemarque are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal. In Returnal, you will play as Celine, an Astra scout, who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos.
This
after
game's gonna look very
receiving a
nice.
mysterious signal,
Yeah.
White Shadow.
And will, of
Players
course,
will
have
explore
great
this
particle effects like
inscrutable
every
dark
Housemarque game
planet
has.
in search for
Absolutely.
answers and unfold mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play. Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
I feel like this is like the culmination of all of their games put together almost.
Yeah, and completely. I mean, it's their first like actual 3D space game.
Yeah.
Like they've mainly operated
With a
in
large
2D,
variety of
3D
enemies
type
and the vast
space
number of
before, but
unique
not like
movesets which
actual
possess,
third-person
combat
shooter.
situations prove
Yeah.
challenging no matter what the circumstances are. Death is only the beginning.
This is like a roguelike,
Oh,
right?
what is that? I think so.
Every time you die
Yep.
and restart,
Yeah.
the world will change. The
Procedural?
map will be different, enemies will appear in new locations and in differing numbers, so you have to think fast
boy.
and adapt. Here you can see the
Oh,
use of
boy.
the lightning
I could see this
bolt
being
button,
pretty fun.
which is great for
Yeah.
crowd control. This is one of
You
many
already know
options
how
that you can acquire in the game.
not great I am at roguelikes, though.
Yep.
Roguelikes and platformers, not my strong suit. I do like roguelikes, though, more than I... But
You
They're
will
charming.
stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons,
That's cool.
consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make
I
your
love the art
safe
design.
feel
It's
unique.
very weird.
Yeah, it's got like a Lovecraftian element to it, almost
Besides the intense
a
combat,
Geiger,
Returnal also has a
alien,
deep
xenomorph
and engaging
as well.
narrative. We allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine.
Is that just a normal house back there?
Deeper into attributes
Kinda
and
looks like
into her
it.
personal
What the
nightmare.
actual fuck?
That can't be
Yep.
here.
That's cool.
I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Somehow it's
Dave says in the chat, looks like a super polished Risk of Rain. That's a very good comparison.
Yeah.
But I can remember.
I mean, this game's got
the
to
torment.
been in
feeling
development
like I was
almost for the entire PlayStation 4 generation.
They've released a couple games during the PlayStation 4 generation.
Did they?
no safe space.
Yeah. Let me find out.
Because I know there was Resogun, but... Oh, you're right.
They did... Well, I don't know if all these are right.
Exactly as I left it.
Was this a release date? Are we getting a release date? No.
Free with PlayStation Plus.
That's it?
Returnal
So-
lands
April
on
30th.
April 30th.
There you
and it's
go.
developed by the talented team
So they
at
put out
Housemarque.
Nex Machina in 2017, Matterfall in
Next, let's take a
2017,
closer
Alien
look at
Nation
a
in
high-impact
2016,
new
and then
PS4 game
Resogun in
called
2013.
Knockout City.
So,
Oh,
at least
dude.
3 or 4 years.
This is the game they showed off at the Nintendo Direct, and it looks absolutely awful.
Is this Destruction All-Stars, dude?
Nah.
Hi, I'm Josh from Bellin Studios.
This is the game that had that really
We're an indie
cringy
developer
commercial.
based in upstate New York, and we recently announced Knockout City.
Knockout
a
shitty, more like
team-based
it.
multiplayer
Haha.
action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with epic dodgeball battles. Knockout City is easy to pick up and play, but there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills. In our 1v1 face-off mode, you'll
Travis
go head-to-head
touchdown?
in a constantly shrinking battleground, relying on your reflexes and abilities to knock out an opponent. A well-timed catch powers up the ball, making it easier to land a hit.
You almost have to like parry the ball to catch it.
Use trick shots to lob a ball over a ledge or hook it around a corner. Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover. When you're in a tough spot with a ball flying your way, a last-second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the fight. Keep
So
your
they
wits
had
about
10
you and
games,
outplay
right?
your
They
opponent
said they're
to
gonna
bring home a
feature?
win.
And this is the one of the 10 that they picked. I just want everybody to understand that.
Let's jump
Okay.
into Team KO, our 3v3 mode.
They gotta hit all those markets, Josh.
A
Teamwork
non-first
makes the
party,
dream work in
correct?
Knockout City.
Did he just ball a human up
Crews
like a ball?
outmatched, a well-coordinated team can
I don't
still
know.
dominate.
But this is not a
Playing at
first-party
Back Alley
studio,
Brawl,
right?
A new
This is
map
on the
that you'll
Switch?
find in our upcoming
No.
crossplay
No.
beta.
Right.
The
Why?
special ball for this match is
Did they
the
say
sniper
10
ball.
first-party
It locks
games?
onto targets
No.
from far across the
Oh.
map and
But
wham!
just again, they
You can take them out
picked
before
this
they
as
have a
one of the
chance to
ones that
react.
they're covering.
Beyond special balls,
Just
each
so
map
we're all on the
features
same
a unique
page.
mechanic. In Back
Listen,
Alley
they're-
Brawl,
they're
you can
pumping a
hop
lot of
into
money
a
into
tube to make a
advertising or
quick
something,
getaway,
these
or
guys.
use them to sneak up on your opponents.
Pump a lot of money into my fucking asshole.
Caught empty-handed? You
Getting
can
prime
literally
real estate in a
become the
Nintendo
ball,
Direct,
new
and then
weapon for
like
your
a week
teammate.
later on PlayStation State of Play.
Yeah, seriously.
Or risk it all. Charge up a teammate.
This
onto
is
an
way
ice
more
clear
in
with an
depth.
ultimate throw,
The other
and
one was like a
land in
commercial.
Huge instant KO explosion. The team here
It's
at
just-
Bellin has been obsessed
who-
with building this world over the last 4 years.
Who wants to
Knockout
play
City is
this
coming out
game?
May 21st, and we'd
Who
love your
wants
help in our
this?
final stretch of
And
development.
the problem is it's a
Rally
multiplayer
your
game,
crew
so
and
it
sign
needs
up
a
for our
community
crossplay
to
beta at
thrive. Without it, the game's dead.
Who is asking for
See you
this
soon,
game?
Brawlers.
Who, Brett?
I don't know, dude. It's an EA. That's why. There you go.
Fuck EA.
Hey, at least they're doing original shit.
Time for something new.
Okay.
Here's your first look at an upcoming PS5 game from the team at Slow Clap.
Who the fuck are they? Well, you already know I like it. Because of the Japanese aesthetic.
Looks like Absolver.
This is gonna be a endless runner.
They made Absolver. I was right.
Yeah.
So this is like,
An endless runner, beat him up.
if it's like Old Boy where you're just beating dudes up in a hallway over and over again, I'm fine with that. my god, he's Hanzo.
I don't know. Is it another roguelike, dude?
Ah.
Ooh.
John Wick.
This looks like Cyberpunk, but not like a pile of shit. I mean, I don't know what that game is.
Yeah, don't say that. I'll tell you what, Absolver was fun. We played it and beat it in a day. Not even.
Well, I own it, and my friends played it and beat it without me. So
Well, we didn't expect to beat it that quick.
I know.
That was the debut
I think
of
Dave-
Sifu.
Dave
coming
and
to
Sean
the
were the
PS5
two I played with.
console later this year.
I'd like to play it.
Now let's get an update on Solar Ash, an epic new PS5 adventure from Heart
On
Machine.
what? From who? Oh, Annapurna.
Was this shown off at the Nintendo Direct as well?
It looks vaguely familiar.
Not a good idea to use the same games if so. Let's take the games from a shitty Nintendo Direct and put them on our show as well. I don't think this is actually one that was shown off.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine. You might know us as the team behind Hyper Light Drifter. Today, I'm here to show
Hyper
you
Light
the first
Drifter?
bit of gameplay
I've heard slick
for our
things
new
about
title,
that game.
Solar
It's
Ash.
called Solar Ass.
Yep, Solar Ass. ASS.
Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game is set inside a giant
So this
black
game was
hole
announced in
known as
March
the
of
Ultra
2019.
Void, which has been consuming
Wow, that's a long
everything
time
in its
ago.
path. You play as Ray, a
Ray?
daring void runner who has decided to venture into
Ray.
a terrifying anomaly as a last-ditch effort to save her homeworld. Ray is extremely agile.
My God, what is
and can speed
happening?
across the world with abilities
I don't know.
akin to skating. On the ashen clouds,
I don't
she
really
can
like
quickly
the,
cover great
the
distances in a
noise.
huge world.
Yeah, the fucking sound effects.
At its core, Solar Ash is a game about movement, and Ray has everything she needs to flow through the dangerous and unique world.
I mean, it looks slick, but it sounds like jizz.
I like the traversal.
Mm-hmm.
As you journey to save your planet, you'll find yourself face to face with grotesque and violent creatures.
And Hyper Light Drifter was absolutely
Combat system is
slicked
simple,
off
fast,
when it
and
came
It
out.
was. I never
built to
played it,
empower
but
players and encourage
I
fun.
gave it a shot.
As you explore the Ultra Void, enemy encounters will scale to greater and greater sizes. Some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat.
Oh my god. Damn, dude, skill and precise timing. That took
Ray
about
will
1
eventually
millisecond
need
to kill
face
that
the
thing.
massive
Literally one
sentinels
shot.
of this void. Wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest.
And now we are Shadow of the Colossus, I see.
Oh, good point.
Solar Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat.
I mean, it looks
and
interesting.
high-stakes
And if
battles
it's
fight
the
enormous
devs from
beasts
Hyper Light
all come
slicker,
together to
then
bring players something
I'm
we
sure it'll
think
be
is
good.
incredibly unique.
Yeah,
and
I would like a
more
demo
importantly,
to
fun.
try it out.
Well, funny you say that, Brett. Today,
This
you
game
can.
is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team. We're excited to bring Solar Ash to PS5 and PS4 later this year.
Later this year.
No date.
No date.
If you're a fan of scary
Oh,
games,
we're
this
fans of
next
scary
one is for
games,
you.
Brett.
Outlast fucking 7.
When I first found you, you were nothing.
The fuck is that, dude?
Small, pathetic. But now, you are more. Are you ready?
Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. What's up, dude? We're like Five Nights at Claymation, it looks like.
It looks like a ripoff of Five Nights at Freddy's.
This is literally
Wait, it is
no,
Freddy.
it's Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, dude.
Oh no, the furries. No one tell the furries about this. Oh god. We're fucked. God, they're fucking alpha chads.
Gregory, we can get you out of here. You and me together.
What is it, co-op? You have to direct your partner?
They won't stop hunting you.
Oh, dude.
None of them will stop hunting you.
This would be a fun co-op game if that's the case, Josh.
We have you out by morning.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you
Oh my god.
then you will. Both of you burn!
Kind of like the music.
Well, you know what I like about it? It's actually a fucking game as opposed to like Five Nights at Freddy's, which is more so like, I mean, it is a game, but like it's just point and click. Like, there's no actual gameplay. So.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Is this in VR?
There is more.
Now that would be interesting.
No, there is a Five Nights at Freddy's in VR. I don't know if that's it though.
Oh, I don't want to play the previous Freddy's entries.
Okay.
That was a chilling new look at Five Nights at Freddy's security breach. Up next, let's take a tour of Oddworld
Twitter feed is just going to be
Soulstorm.
furry shit.
Hi, I'm Lauren Lanning, creative director at Oddworld Inhabitants.
Dude,
today I'm
PlayStation loves Oddworld,
game,
dude.
Oddworld
Dude,
Soulstorm.
it's and I don't really.
If you don't like it, which I don't really care for Oddworld, but like they're trying really hard to sell you on it, and it's like you're not going to sell someone on
accidental
Oddworld.
hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution.
I feel like that's a
As
series
you
that like
battle
has
through
its
weird
fan
and
base,
wonderful
and if
environments
you're not
in
part of
effort
that
to
fan
escape
base,
the
then
all-powerful
you're
and
not going to
eternally
be now.
gluttons.
Yeah.
We really wanted to bring this world to life with what we
cool
call
game.
2.9D platform, which adds much more depth
I've played
and
them before.
immersion for the player. This sense of connection is also reinforced through the use of the DualSense's haptic feedback,
intel.
as you'll now be able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful
Just what I want. Abe's
situations.
heartbeat in the palm of my hands.
There are well over 1,000
Follow who now?
Dawkins that you must try to save
Dawkins,
along the
dude.
way. But they are far more than
They're
helpless
drinking the dew.
workers looking to
They got
be
that game
saved.
fuel.
When used effectively,
Gonna be
you'll be
drinking
able
my
to solve
jizz at some
puzzles,
point.
harness their combined energy, and be
Okay.
given the tools they need to fight alongside you. And there will be times when the extra hands will be needed as you face off against an array of heavily armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end Abe once and for all.
Just of note, Brent, this stream was supposed to be 30
In order
minutes
to stand a
long.
chance against
They're already
this much
17
larger
minutes
threat,
into it.
We gave Abe the ability to scavenge, loot, and pickpocket items from his surroundings and use them
Wow.
to craft an impressive arsenal
glad
of
we
his
decided
own
to
that he
stream
can
it.
share with others. You can also play
Yeah, I
as
love
a
that we
non-lethal
decided to stream the
pacifist or an
fucking
agent of chaos.
direct and
We
then the
wanted you
state
to
of
have
play,
the
and
choice.
this
But there
is
one
what they give
iconic
us to
ability
work
for
with,
our
folks.
shamanic protagonist, possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use their strengths and weapons against them, or use them to gain access to paths still ahead. The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a little more thought, patience, and stealth.
My problem is like
You'll
they
find
don't
dark
really
and
do
dangerous
anything.
caves, heavily
I'm
guarded
sure they do
industrial
things differently
sites,
from the
and
original
ancient
Oddworld
forgotten
games, but
lands.
like
Here
it's like
we've
it
built
all looks
lots
the
of
same.
opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things. It won't be easy. If being hunted by an
They
army
do have like a
backed by
spin-off
shady
series,
and
which
wealthy
I heard was very
organization
good.
isn't bad enough. There are
like a
also
third
more
person.
dangers in the forms
my
of
God.
natural obstacles, ancient traps, trials against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be dodged, crossed, and avoided.
Dude, this game is like
Ultimately,
the series is like
Abe's journey
Worms,
is
where
one of
like
hope,
either you're
fear,
in
and
it
truth.
or you're not.
There's a rich
Like
and engaging
fucking
narrative to
Worms,
discover
The
dude.
game
in a world
Worms.
full of lies.
Yeah, where's
And
fucking
we've been able to bring
Oddworld
our characters
Battlegrounds,
to life
dude?
like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your
Yeah, I want a
actions
fucking battle
in-game
royale.
will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way. And we can't wait to see what you will do.
April 6th, wow.
Nice. The logo looks like Star Wars Battlefront's logo. Just want to point that out.
Logo looks like my anus.
And also, his eyes look like breasts.
That was the latest on Oddworld Soulstorm.
All right, PlayStation.
And here's some exciting news. Active PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for
There you
no
go.
extra cost
Ooh.
starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost.
She just said that
starting in
twice.
Yeah. That's interesting.
April. Moving on.
Here we go,
It's time
Kenna.
to catch up
Oh.
with Kena Bridge of Spirits.
Kena.
A gorgeous new adventure we last saw on the June
Kena is going to
PS5
be
showcase.
part of the PlayStation Plus games for March.
That's what I'm thinking. That's the rumor. So we got this in March and then Oddworld in April. Not bad.
And Returnal April 30th.
I meant for free, but yes.
Oh. Yeah, Returnal's probably not going to be free at start. It probably will be a plus game eventually.
Oh yeah, for sure. Housemarque loves doing that. Kina. I remember this getting comparisons to like a Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty.
Yeah.
Usually timid.
These little creatures are cute.
Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Oh, what the fuck?
Kind of looks like you'll be playing like a Disney or a Pixar game.
I seek passage to the sacred mountain shrine.
I mean, listen, if it's a PS5 game, I'll take it.
It is
for free.
Oh, you mean for Plus? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that power faded.
I also don't want it to be too long. I want it to be a nice little experience.
Well, here's gameplay. The boss fight.
Oh, you launched the little dudes.
Trapped spirits linger here.
Dude, this game looks incredible.
What's that?
It looks incredible, graphics-wise.
It looks very, very pretty, yes.
Beautiful.
You must help these spirits.
Oh, that was slick.
It's okay. You have to go now.
It's okay,
Yeah,
you can go now. Kills it.
I think I'm feeling this right now, Brett.
I think so too, especially if it's free.
Yo!
It's gonna feel so good on that haptic controller, man. Ooh.
That DualSense?
Yeah. Which, by the way, has stick drift, and Sony knew. If you didn't know, check out our video on our channel.
You cannot stay here, Spirit.
Oh, dude, you see that?
You must move on.
Mm.
Rest in peace.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm feeling this, Mr. Krabs. So it looks like Studio Ghibli Dark Souls.
Yeah, it definitely has that Pixar art style.
Yeah.
For the spirit guide is a lonely one.
August 24th.
So it's not.
Now. So.
All right.
Now let's settle in for a stylish new look at Deathloop,
God.
a PS5 first-person shooter developed by the team at Arcane.
So this is actually Bethesda, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is Bethesda now.
And it's weird because this game had a PlayStation exclusivity deal before the deal went through with Xbox and Bethesda.
Which they appear to be honoring.
Yes. I heard they would be.
Are you interested in this game, Brett?
This is Ramblin' Frank's
Yes. Because I'm a cuck for time travel stuff.
Alright, but is this multiplayer?
The visionaries are ready to
It's co-op.
Are you?
And I heard with the DualSense, it does some crazy shit.
Gotcha.
Like when you run out of bullets, it like locks up.
Prepare for copyright strikes, folks.
Because this is the Dishonored guys, right?
I think so, yeah. Arcane is Dishonored. And it looks like that engine.
Yeah.
And their art style.
I wasn't the biggest fan of Dishonored, but...
Nah. Not a fan of stealth-only games.
The main character reminds me of John David Washington. Is that his name? Great actor.
I mean, it looks like interesting. I'll give it that.
It's very stylish, and the graphics, like the motion graphics, are really nice. But if I recall, it's like a spy versus spy type of thing, where you're hunting each other. Ooh. Looking like BioShock right now.
Seriously. Oh shit.
Somebody's stealing fights.
Alright. Oh shit.
Ragdoll off the map. Yeah, the motion graphics here are incredible.
Yeah, it looks kind of slick.
And this did get delayed. It was supposed to be out by now.
Supposed to be out in the launch window, wasn't it?
Yep.
Let's do it again tomorrow.
Because I think the exclusivity was only for 2020.
Yeah. Well.
The kill is always new.
Song's over, people. And so is Ramblin' Frank. The rest of you motherfuckers are next.
I really like the presentation.
Yeah. Some James Bond references there.
Yeah.
Before you leave,
how about a huge update for one of 2020's most celebrated games?
Ooh, Final Fantasy.
Let's go.
Cloud, quickly!
Oh, it's just gonna be it's just gonna be the update for PS5. That's it.
Yep.
Help me!
Which, by the way, incredible game. If you haven't played it, play it. Especially on the PlayStation 5.
Now it's my turn.
If they say here, oh, same. If they say here, Josh, they added new content if you get the PS5 version, or if it's free with the PS4 version, I'd go back and play the new content.
A touching reunion.
Yeah, it's just not necessarily a game I'd play through
Guys,
again.
your girl
No.
finally made it to Midgar.
She's a character in the game, but
My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government. We'll prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, we got this.
cover her mouth so you don't have to match
there
her
you
flaps.
are.
Nice.
Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe.
Where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay though, right?
Well, of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors.
Completely new cast of
Should we say
characters.
hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail.
Look, a Moogle. Stop!
We gotta help.
Yeah, this is DLC, my boy.
Okay.
Hopefully there's a PS5 update with it.
Yeah. Oh my god, that would be fantastic, dude. And they even had that boss thing where you could like fight bosses over and over again. If they just added a couple new boss fights to that, I would even do that.
Yeah. Damn, she looks slick. Oh shit! Well, there's your answer. What was that?
Boss!
You guys should probably get moving.
Got it.
Whatever it is they're planning, you're better off out of it.
They deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, they do. But I'm not your sister.
What?
There you are.
Who are these jerks?
No clue.
What are those, Brett?
Magitech.
Remake, integrate.
Now, let the hunt begin.
Oh.
It's the intro to the game.
Get down here, Bert.
Yep. Dude, this music is gonna make my cock fucking come right up into frame here.
So this is just going to be the PS5 announcement, right? They look the same. No, they do look a little better.
I really only care about the frame rate. It looks like it might be running at 60 now instead of 30. It's
The
hard
lighting.
hard to tell over stream quality, but
True. The lighting is so much better.
yeah, I think that's running at 60.
Fog effects, nice.
Oh boy, there it is.
They had to show it. There you go, lighting, see?
Yeah. Definitely looks better. Reflections.
Oh, wow.
Music, just quality of life.
Josh, this is for you, buddy.
60 FPS. Yes! Loading times!
They're gonna show it, dude?
Fuck! Look at that.
Oh
dude.
my god.
Photo mode!
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Dude, they just pop up with like, we removed all animations for transitioning between areas. My cock will literally explode. New episode.
Wait, what?
So I don't know who any of these characters are really, but
I've heard of Yuffie, but I don't know who that guy is.
are they in the original game?
I have no idea.
Is this like a standalone DLC or is it like the next part?
Not the next part. It's gonna be like a
side story?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just a remake integrated.
Wait, what?
Upgrade PlayStation 5 version for free. Carry over your save date. New
And
episode.
that's coming in June.
Available for purchase after upgrading to the PlayStation 5.
Okay, so it's in June.
June, yeah. All right.
Not bad.
That was the reveal of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, coming to the PS5 console later this year. And that's our show. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come in 2021. See you next time.
Yeah, they're probably gonna do a lot more of these. Huh. All right. Well, at least they ended on a very strong note.
Yeah. Well, Brett, that was the February 25th, 2021 PlayStation State of Play. What are your quick thoughts?
I think they didn't need to do a state of play for all of this, but if we're going to be getting more, okay. Like if they're going to do this on a regular basis, like fine, like then you can have shitty games in there. But I want to know what people in the chat think. I know we have a couple people in there, so let us know what you think in the chat. I think ending it with Final Fantasy VII Remake is like the best possible scenario for what we just saw.
Yeah. Some good quality of life updates. I'm glad we're getting PlayStation 5 update with the frame rate and 4K because I think the previous version on PS4 and PS4 Pro ran at like 1440p or under actually, so it wasn't true 4K. And there was obviously texture issues and some other like dynamic effects issues.
Yeah.
So that is cool. But besides that, I mean, Returnal looks cool.
Yep.
I'm excited for that game. I think Kena, however you pronounce that. Kena. I think that looks cool. But
Deathloop looks okay.
yeah, so it's like a little bit better than Nintendo's show, but like,
Yeah. I think we were hoping for more first party stuff, which we didn't really get any except for, well, actually, did we get any?
Returnal.
That's it.
And that's even second party, really. It's not even first party.
Yeah, and Final Fantasy, that's Square Enix.
Man. So I don't know.
It happened. That was it.
It was fine.
That's
I
all
don't
we get.
know. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. Well, listen, tomorrow is a Nintendo Pokemon Direct, Pokemon Showcase. Unfortunately, I will be out on a job site for work, so I will not be able to do a stream. We will not be able to do a stream, but I hope it's good. I hope everyone, has a good time. I hope they announce some Diamond and Pearl remakes. We have some stuff in the chat I'm seeing here.
Yeah, so Dan said, did I miss Elden Ring? No, Dan, you did not. There was no Elden Ring at all. Dave Carter says, Final Fantasy was an easy way to end it, but it looks slick. Kena and Returnal are going to be nice buys if they are as good as they looked.
I agree.
Yeah. But with that being said, yes, we won't be streaming the Pokemon thing tomorrow, but we will probably talk about it on our podcast for next week. Which, speaking of, we had a video go out today of the next installment in our top 50 games of all time. So make sure you check that out. We have a video coming out tomorrow, a little indie intel with a game called Pine. And then, of course, the full podcast Saturday. I see we have some other comments here. Brett, you want to read them?
Yeah, Daniel Williams, he's been commenting on our videos a lot. Thank you for checking out our stuff. He said, no Village VR announcement. Bummer. Big time.
Dude, if there was 3 things that could have got me hype this show was God of War Ragnarok, Elden Ring, and fucking VR for Resident Evil Village. I feel like we're like the only people in the entire world that are waiting for this announcement. And like, if it's not there, it's going to be a big fucking stinky bummer.
Yeah. And we've talked about why it's a bummer. Just look at Hitman 3 VR and, what's going on with that. That's why Village VR would be, good, but bad. So I mean, listen, it was okay. Was not the best. Final Fantasy was definitely a nice little touch at the end there, but there's so many games that we need updates on, and I understand like COVID pushed things back, but give us an update on Horizon, give us an update on God of War.
Would be nice, especially seeing as how both of those games are supposed to come out this year. So there better be more state of plays in our future, PlayStation. Just saying.
Hopefully, if it's a regular thing, I'm going to be happy. So
yeah, it seems like companies are starting to ramp back up with their showcase stuff recently. So
yeah. I mean, the next time we might hear from all this stuff is E3, which apparently there's going to be a E3.
Yeah, to me it seems like even if there is, it's going to be more like dev showcases like this rather than like a strictly E3 thing again.
Yeah.
But Daniel Williams says again in the comments, and then we're going to wrap up and we're going to shut down for the day, folks. But he says, I think the last chance for RE8 VR will be the gameplay demo they said is coming. That's true.
Maybe.
That's true. That's a good point. There's a gameplay demo coming in when?
I don't remember, but they said soon, but not
March.
Obviously not the Maiden one.
Yeah, I forget. But yeah, that's a good point, because remember, there's the kitchen demo that we had for RE7, which was kind of that showcase and that reveal where you could play through it without the VR and then also, play through it with VR. So that would be slick. Christian says, think I need to wait to play Final Fantasy VII now. I was about to start that, but PS5 mode looks like, if you haven't played it yet and you want to play it, I would wait until that update comes out. Get the better graphics, better effects, better frame rate, and some quality of life fixes there.
Absolutely.
So, but, all right, Brett, anything else to add before we wrap up for the day?
Just go check out some of our new uploads, guys. As Josh said, we have the top 50 favorite video games of all time, part 4 that just went up, and it's the top 20. So go check that out. We have some great games on those lists. And then also Unclaimed Baggage episode 2 that Josh managed to salvage and put together. That's a great video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching.
Yep. So do all that YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you all very soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.